Immigration, according to the Merriam-Webster Dictionary, means, and I quote, travel to another country for the purpose of permanent residence there, end quote. Both my mother and my father's family have had the necessity to go through this process into the United States for various reasons and have had to face many difficulties while doing so due to their origins. My mother came to this country at the age of 15 and my father at the age of 14. Today, after much blood, sweat, and tears, they are legally here, and my father is a successful business owner here in Highlands County. Immigrants all over the nation have had the opportunity to do the same and have contributed a great amount to the country and its economy, despite the hardships they have had to face for various reasons. Life in the countries that these immigrants come from isn't a life anybody would voluntarily take. Many times, these immigrants come from a small farm town where they still have to kill their mules every day in order to eat, as did my family, and live in small houses like this one. Life in these conditions is oftentimes expensive and very low paying. I still have family that live this way in Mexico. They rely on farming for their source of income. Many of my young cousins are lucky if they have the chance to finish high school because it is not free like it is in the US. They have to pay to go to school, and oftentimes the education is very poor and not worth the money in some places. Oftentimes, though, they aren't even able to finish their high school careers because they have to work to help support their families. My parents had to drop out of school and help their parents work once they finished 5th grade. Contrary to the popular belief, immigrants contribute more to the economy than most people know. According to an article written by Irina Ivanova in the CBS News website on February 10, 2017, immigrants are more likely to own a business than native-born Americans. So, in other words, one immigrant is about 10% more likely to own a business than a non-immigrant. This might not seem like a lot to some people, but imagine if all those businesses were taken out of our economy. These immigrants move here for a better life, therefore they will do anything possible to stay in the country, including hard labor that many times other people don't want to do. According to Irina Ivanova on the CBS website, immigrants are more likely to work in construction and extraction. This is a great thing for the country because they are able to fulfill the needs of these constructors while still chipping into the economy. Once these immigrants make it to the U.S., the generations that follow are able to build a better life. According to an article written on the Pew Research website on August 21, 2018, and I quote, as the debate over the nation's immigration laws continues on Capitol Hill, Congress has its own share of lawmakers for whom the immigrant experience is a personal one. At least 65% of the current 529 voting members of Congress, or 12%, are immigrants or the children of immigrants, end quote. That means that yes, children of immigrants and even immigrants themselves are positively being affecting the country all the way up to Washington, D.C. They are being exceptional citizens and participating in government as our founding fathers intended for everyone to do. America without the past, present, and future immigrants would without a doubt not be the same prosperous America that we know today. In an article written by Jason Furman and Daniel Gray on the Obama White House website, and I quote, immigrants develop cutting-edge technologies and companies. According to the National Venture Capital Association, immigrants have started 25% of public U.S. companies that were backed by venture capital investors. This list includes Google, eBay, Yahoo, Sun Microsystems, and Intel. End quote. Many people also oftentimes forget that the first English settlers on modern-day American soil were immigrants, looking for a better life, as are the ones today. If those first Englishmen hadn't taken the first step towards North America, the history of the United States would be very different. Modern society would definitely not be the same. People all over the world choose to move to America in search of a better life and a prosperous future. The list of reasons goes on and on as to why people choose the United States of America as their permanent home. Many people don't see how much these immigrants contribute to this powerful nation, and it may even be hard to believe at times. But, after all, America means freedom, America means love, and most importantly, America means opportunity. Thank you.